Hey folks, and welcome everyone to a game very, very important to me. This is none other than The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This is perhaps one of my favorite games of all time. It's a game that I've wanted to LP ever since I started LPing. Just an absolutely fantastic game that seems to do everything perfect for me. They just capture so much of what I love in a video game. And so, I figure I'll start off with a couple things about what this LP is going to be. It is not going to be a guide walkthrough of collecting all of the little Skullita things and the heart containers and everything like that. As many of you know, what I really like to do in a lot of my LPs is immerse myself in the game. I'm not going to go too out of my way to try and find all the little containers and everything like that. If you want a guide for that, I'm sure there are plenty out there. What I'm looking for here is just to share this epic story with you. So, getting that through and out of the way first. This game was just... it did so many perfect things for me as a kid. I absolutely loved it. I beat it I don't know how many times, enjoying it every time. And, I haven't played it, though, in several years. So, basically, it's not going to be a blind playthrough, but it's going to be... I don't want to spoil too much. It's going to be semi-blind. I don't plan to use a guide or anything like that, so I'm going to get stuck. I'm going to have my little pitfalls and all of that. It should just be expected in a Toegoff LP at this point, but, well, without further ado, let us get to playing. Made a little test file there. Oh, another thing, folks, I am using an Xbox 360 controller for this. Yeah, if you've ever seen the N64 controller, it's pretty awkward looking compared to what we've got today. And, well, what we've got today with the Xbox controllers and the PS3 controllers. So, there might be some complications, but in the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. Love this game so much. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Who's apparently very cold. Some epic foreshadowing. This is the pivotal moment in the entire game. And it's really not too much of a spoiler, to be honest with you, because they're showing it, so. And if you've never played the game, all of this will fit into context, you know, when it happens. Navi. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Haha, Navi. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. I love it. Oh, God, this game brings back so many great memories. It literally just... I mean, if you look up, you know, greatest games of all time, Ocarina of Time is in so many lists. It just... It was innovative. It was great story. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love this game. Oh, Navi. And for that reason is why I'm not going to spend all the time collecting heart containers and skeletos. I really want to make this, you know, kind of that adventure of sharing this story because it is so incredible.
Hello.
Hello. Toegoff, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Toegoff, get up. Oh. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yawn. You finally woke up! I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. Indeed. By the way, Link is, or Toegoff in this case, your protagonist is always the silent protagonist. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Gotcha. Here's us running around a little bit. You have to understand also, for 1998, these graphics were incredible. I love the music from this game, too. Oh, it's just... Yahoo! Hi, Toegoff! Much more of a Google person myself, but Yahoo is... Woohoo! Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you! Wow, that's great news. I'm sure you are. Now you're a true Kokiri, Toegoff. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. So, we've got our house there. Remember how to rotate the camera? Not really. Oh, that's first-person view. Okay. Trying to reorient myself with the controls using the Xbox controller. It is slightly awkward. But, alright. That's pausing. You could see the world map. Our inventory. Well, the items that we're going to get, mainly for puzzle-solving stuff. Our clothes, which will change throughout the game. Our big quest thing. And all this fun stuff will get filled in. And... oh, sure, we'll save. Let me see... oh, and then Navi, when that little thing is blinking up there... Listen! The great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me! Except... yeah. Hup! 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 And Link can swim. Well, you didn't really get to see it there. There we go. And Link can swim. Yeah, let me through. Hey, you Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku? Hey, son, get out of the way. Come on. Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. This is coming from probably some prepubescent 12-year-old. What? You've got a fairy? So, yeah, he did. What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mito? This isn't funny. Yeah. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Alright. So he's not going to let us past. Look this way! You know what? Actually, our timer's about to go. So as always, folks, thank you very much for watching and tune in to the next. Thanks for watching, folks.